Have you ever wondered how you or your family members can prevent or stop the most important issue that our world today faces? Bullying is that major concern that each one of us are dealing with, probably because it can lead to both depression, physical pain, emotional abuse, and decreased achievement in either academic or life skills. As the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services said, the online website stopbullying.org, bullying is linked to many negative outcomes, including impacts on mental health, suicide, and even substance abuse, for which is logos. As the illustration says right here as an example, anyone can be a victim of bullying. That can lead to in-person, at work, or even school, or most likely cyberbullying, for which is deals online. While these may be the cases for both of them, in-person and school/work are the most common, mainly because of the physical abuse and still the emotional abuse that each kid or each adult can go through. But online abuse can happen as well, just not as much. Steps we can take to prevent this are, as the following says in this order: reporting the bullying is always the first step. Telling a trusted adult, friend, family member, or even a co-worker or boss can really help out a lot. 2, standing up for yourself or being a bystander for someone who is being bullied is the second step, mainly because when it comes down to facing your bullying is the most important, because it'll show that you don't care what they think, you don't care what they say or what they do to you, because they know you have that friend or someone beside you to help you out, for which why there's a thing called bystander, helping each other out. So if you see bullying, you should do the best thing and help them out. 3 is teaching adults and kids about bullying, whether that's on videos, on speeches, or any other meeting online, or how they choose to do it is the most important, because showing kids and adults the positivity that we should all have for each person can really help to not just be bullied, but help them prevent them from being bullied themselves, because everyone should treat each other the way they want to be treated. And lastly, 4, figure out if this is either emotional or physical abuse, which is ethos. Knowing the difference is the most crucial part, mainly because kids and even adults face different types of abuse each day, and when reporting that bullying situation, you gotta know which problem it is, whether that's just mean words, gossip online, whether that's social media gossip, or if it's physical abuse like punching, kicking, or hitting someone. It can be the most important when, especially if you're planning on telling someone like a school principal. While bullying could still happen, these steps are a start. In visualization, imagining a world without bullying can be the most impactful in our society, mainly because it shows positivity and lightness in our world, that we don't have to go through this anymore. But while we do imagine it, it can still happen. But once we do imagine it, we can imagine it like being, 1, no more physical pain or no more emotional bullying drama, which is really good in a world where we can just live in peace. 2, everyone treating each other with respect and kindness and love, and just being friends and friendly to their neighbors and friendly to their co-workers and to their school peers. And 3, more positivity and happiness. Happiness is the most important part, because without happiness, then there's more chance of bullying, because with happiness, you can treat each other the way you want to talk to or way you want to hang out with that person. For example, 13-year-old boy Terry Badger committed suicide all because he was bullied at his school and or his online platform, so much so that he even got to the point of death, which is the one of the negative outcomes of bullying and being a bully yourself. As Whitney, the writer on the Glitter magazine, says on her bullying website, join Storm for a stomp at bullying. The campaign raises awareness and challenges students to be upstanders in the face of bullies so they can know how to stand by their peers and defend them. Call to action. In conclusion, start programs that include 2. Everything about bullying itself, whether that's going on websites, watching videos, or just going to a town meeting, or listening to other people about their experiences. Learning about bullying can really help you know the signs and symptoms of it. 3, make a website program and spreading it everywhere, whether that's an organization or most likely a school like a school classroom or a school meeting with everyone in the auditorium or a gym, depending on the school and circumstance. And 4, finally, there's talking about the issue with people. Talking about the issue is the last important thing, because whether that's a family member or someone just that you trust dearly, talking about this can really help you, not just mentally but physically as well, because that will show them that what they need to do and how they can help you, and what, if you're too scared to go to another adult about this, they can do it for you. And as this numerical data shows on cyberbullying.org, there is 79% more been bullying at school in a way that really affected their ability to both learn and read, or just enhance and feeling safe, which is really bad, because that 79% and a lot of these kids don't feel safe in their own homes or at school or work, from cyberbullying.org. And the work site that I used today was studying prevention, bullying prevention, physical address, NCDP, North Carolina Public Instruction. Now, I used Whitney Glitter Magazine Bullying Prevention on the 4th September 2018, and lastly, I used cyberbullying.org. So, even though bullying can still happen, no matter what action or what preventions we take, it's always good to try our best to prevent this from happening, because there will be less risk of suicide, less risk of depression, and less risk of someone being bullying themselves. And thank you all for watching, listening to my speech, and I appreciate y'all's feedback, and I hope we can one day stop this bullying. Thank you.